As an active member of my parish, I totally believe in and support Catholic education. I see my 35-plus years in Catholic education not as a job, but as a vocation, a ministry where I'm called to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ through my words and deeds.
Let us pray. Okay. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Live, Jesus, live. So live.
Jan's an amazing teacher, and I don't mean to sound cliche about that, but she is amazing. We were just listening to her songs bellow down the hallway. Her students are always smiling. Her smile's infectious, as you will see in her classroom.
Our school dynamics have changed and evolved, and the challenge of maintaining Catholic identity is not as automatic as it was when I first began my teaching career. With that being said, our credo for Catholic schools teachers comes alive in my classroom in many ways. First, I truly believe that all my kids are children of God. I'm renewed daily in my faith through the eyes of my little ones. Their innocence and eagerness to learn more about Jesus fills my heart. Their trust in me overflows it.
Miss McNichol lets us do centers sometimes, and when we do the trash job, she lets us sit in the 2 comfy chairs.
I live the credo through the role modeling at prayer times, incorporating our faith into all areas of my curriculum. How can you teach the life cycle of a butterfly without marveling at God's hand in all creation?
So Miss McNichol gave us this basket that had pipe cleaners and stuff in it, so you could make something out of it, and it had to be helpless, helpful, for you can use it at home. So my invention was the wacky cat distractor. I have 3 cats, and when my mom cooks, she makes food and the cats climb up on the counter and try to eat the food. So I made something that would help them to not eat the food. I made something that would distract them.
She's an excellent role model to her students, just as how she treats them and others, as well as how she shows God's love at school every day.
Planning our first grade liturgies is a time of excitement in our room. Every one of my kiddos wants some kind of part. The renewed boost of interest in going to Mass is always heightened after participating in a liturgy. I just pray this enthusiasm reaches their parents. In my classroom, I try to celebrate each of my students for the gifts God has given them. My students learn to be a family and support each other. I'm hoping my classroom climate is the reason for this acceptance. My goal is to teach them tolerance, how to forgive, and have a friend in Jesus.
Yeah, and I like to do all hunks and chunks with her because he's fun, and they're kind of silly.
Teaching this long has given me the privilege of teaching a second generation of students. I feel honored and blessed when my former students, who are now parents, tell me how important it is to them that their child be in my classroom.
The students are always engaged in hands-on activities, engrossed in learning, always learning new things. Every student is feeling a sense of accomplishment in Mrs. McNichol's classroom.
So I guess in my small way, I am touching the world and creating a little ripple effect. As St. Paul says, I plant the seed and water them generously, but it is our awesome God who gives the growth.